Oh, jackpot, and us a big bit.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
It's a bit of aircraft. Oh, that's a big bit. Apologies. I think that's a bit too big for my garden. Look at the girthy neck on that. That's well thick. Not someone that big. The wallet fell out. Bit of sea glass and a belemnite, and the biggest chunk of coal you've ever seen. Look at the size of that thing. What's the word? You've got yourself a new boy. Lovely. Nice find. Stumbled across this shark. It's actually a dogfish. Look at that beauty. It's still alive, so I'm going to quickly plonk it back in. Absolute beauty. Oh wow, I'm well chuffed with that. Just found the biggest bit of amber ever. I'm so excited. Look at that. And I just found this. You know what it is. I can't say it because YouTube might demonetize my video. Smart. I wonder if that's bone. Salt shaker. How cool is that? Or is it a salt shaker? Something along them lines. It'd be cool if it was silver, but I don't think it is. These old blocks seem to be doing their job. Just kept the sea at bay this weekend. Might be the way forward. Cure this lovely bit of driftwood. I wouldn't mind taking that home with me. That's probably bigger than I am tall. Big old piece. Absolutely beautiful though. Hey, got a nice cork net float. Brilliant, and a bit of rubbish, so we'll be taking that home. Good bit of beach karma. Fantastic. Well, I've never had one of these before, and I'm pretty sure that is a fake potato, like out of a kid's play set. How random. How do so many lighters get down the beach? Just completely baffles me. It's not like everybody just comes to the beach for a smoke, but I find quite a lot of them. Well, this has been the highlight of my day so far. A highlighter. Holy moly! I've never seen a cork float that big before. It's got some age to it as well. What an absolute monster. Definitely one for the bag, that. So this is quite interesting. This is the high tide line, and this is how good the sea is at sorting things out due to its size and mass. So you got all the light stuff wash up on this tide line. This is where you find all the plastic, and this is also where you find amber. So it's always worth checking along here, because you never know what you're going to find on this tide line. There's also one down there from last night, so I'll be checking that on the way back. I'll be pretty methodical if you're going to be beachcombing, and then you can cover as much ground as you can. Oh my goodness, you don't see these every day on the beach in England. You have to be really careful and sneak up on it so I can show you. Just give me 2 seconds. Croc! Look at that! Pink one as well. Not often you find these. I'll be going in the bin. So this was at Newport behind them big blocks a few weeks ago. It's that big rib of a ship or a boat. See the power of the sea. It's moved it all the way up here, which is probably a good mile away. That'll probably end up in Yarmouth all the way in the distance over there, I should imagine. Pretty nice day for beach combing. Oh, it's now raining again. I spoke too soon. Silly me. Just found another Christmas decoration. Maybe I should keep hold of these and do like a Christmas wreath or little tree or something in the HQ next year made out of beach reclaimed Christmas decorations, maybe. Just a thought. Well, hey, good find. Don't know if that's a Skittle bottle. Oh, and it's not plain. Oh, well runny nose. I'll show you that some more when I'm home. Hopefully it's got no cracks or dinks in it. Well, I don't know what this is, but I think it's some kind of electronics. Give that a clean up when I'm home. And dispose of that. Oh, it's a battery. That's an unusual one. Maybe it's out of a toy. Definitely be taking that out of the beach. It's bad for the environment. Here's one for your subscribers. What kind of bulb is this? I believe it's an amaryllis. Or an agapanthus maybe. I'm going to plant it in the garden and leave it and see what it turns into. But if anybody knows what it is, drop us a comment, let us know. Wow, so this one really is an old special one. It's even got like a little seal on it. Can you see it? Never found one with a seal on it. And I tell you what, I'm going to wait till we're home before I clean that up. Unfortunately, I don't think it's that old. But I'll be surprised for when we're home. Just caught a little glimmer of something bottly. very old. My bag's full, so I'm gonna have to leave that one, unfortunately. But I'll probably be down again tomorrow. So I'll grab it then. Oh, jackpotting us a big bit. Look at that. What a beautiful specimen of bone. Been preserved in an irony substance because it's very rusty looking. So I'm gonna come from the crag. What a beautiful find. I've just found another bit of the Smarties game. There you are, Kerry. Smart one. And we're back at Bottles and Blisters HQ. I'm going to start off with a couple of bottles. Got this Tolly sort of Skittle shaped bottle. It's fairly old. It's got a griffin on it. That says trademark on there too. Nothing on the bottom. Got this bottle, which totally tricked me. I thought it was super old. But it's, I thought it said Pernod, but it's Pernod or something like that. Never heard of it. But yeah, it tricked me. I thought it was super old and I got really excited about that. But unfortunately not. It's only a screw top. Shame. Hopefully I'll find a nice old one day with the little stamp on it. It's one for the old bucket list. Got a couple of signs. That one would have been from the Sea Defences or something, I should imagine. Also got a Beware of Dog. And then not far away from the Beware of Dog, I found that knife. The old dogs are rough around here, I tell you. But I didn't know whether that was ivory, that handle. But looking at it, I can see a line down here, so it's most probably not. But it just didn't quite look like plastic to me. So if anybody knows, drop us a comment. It's got stainless steel written on it, so it's not going to be all that old. Stainless steel written on it just about there. If I can get the camera to focus, just about see it. Also got a couple of cork floats. This one's a net float, and this one I'm still debating whether it is a net float or not. If there's any sort of fishing experts on here, what do you think of this? Is it a net float or is it a big cork bung out of the top of like a big old jar? So I'll leave that one sort of open to sort of opinion. Let us know what you think. But lovely old cork float if it is a float. Got this little random oddment. This is either a salt or a pepper shaker. Unfortunately didn't survive the journey home. Fell apart in the bag. It's obviously very, very thin material. It's pretty rotten. It's probably plated with something. So yeah, that'll be going in the bin now, unfortunately. Got the glittery, once was a bauble. Gonna keep hold of that because it's Christmas. Got the Roundtree's, I think it was Smarties originally, lid, and that is part of the game. Got quite a few of these now, so it'd be nice to have a beach scavenged Smarties lid game, like a complete one that we found. Probably take a few years for us to get the whole collection, but I'm sure it's pretty doable. Found a few in the last few years. Got my only bit of bone for the week, and that is a belter. It's not often I find them this big, washed up sort of Hemsby ways, but I was blessed yesterday with that big bit, so I was well chuffed. And that's probably going to be the last bit of 2024. So I've only got sort of like one upload left till the end of the year, and then it starts all over again. Also got this little child spade. I'll be going on the net of lost beach toys in the garden, because I sort of don't know what else to do with them really. Sort of just drill a hole in them and string them to the bit of net. Got a few corks, got some old ones which I will just put back in old bottles if they don't fall apart when they dry out. Got that other old one. Also keep these new ones because I put them in a drill and lathe them down and make sort of miniature net floats out of them. I haven't had a chance to do any more recently, but I'm about a big string of these, all just out of old wine and champagne corks that I found on the beach. Just it's the only thing I can think of doing with them at the minute, to be honest. Got this random little ball, which I think is the sort of target ball from like a game of boules or something like that, because it's rock hard. So I don't think it's an old bouncy ball or anything like that, unless it is like an old bouncy ball that's just gone rock hard, because rubber does perish over the years, but that's sort of so hard it's almost vulcanized, so It might be something like that. Also got a random potato, which would have come out of a kid's sort of like kitchen toy set. I should imagine a dog's had a go on it at some point, because I see some tooth marks in it. So maybe the dog brought that down the beach, nicked it off the kids. Tell you, dogs are rough around here. And I think that's just about it, other than this. So a few weeks ago, me and Kerry found this, and we had a few predictions from subscribers. And we had predictions from, like, it was a float out of a sort of like a water tank, and several other sort of guesses like me and Kerry did, and it was totally not what any of us thought it was. So this is actually called a radio sonde, and this is actually the data box from a weather balloon. So this is actually the antenna that wirelessly sends data to a satellite or whatever it sends data to, and inside here is the battery. And it's missing a bit of plastic off of here, which we've probably found at some point and not known what it was, and probably binned it. But that's what that is. And this little sort of eye here threads onto the rope and a parachute, and they sort of, the weather balloon gets to a certain altitude, drops, and then comes down on a parachute. And these are obviously made to be disposable. They fall in the sea and wash up on the beach, and then sort of people like us find them. But this weekend, found another one in far worse condition, but I've only just noticed because I've spotted the similarities in them. So you can see the holes in the bottom are the same, the overall size and dimensions are the same. It's even got that little imprint here. So not only have we found one radio sonde weather balloon data box, we found two. So how cool is that? Not something you find every day. They're like buses. Just wait around for them to turn up, and then you get two at once. So yeah, that's what they are. So anyway, I'm waffling. I'll see you all soon. Good luck and happy hunting from me and Kerry if you get out. I'll catch up with you later. Take care, everyone.